Is that Vinnie and DKwill?
That is Vinnie and DKwill, and they're going to be playing against. I should recognize these players on the left team, but I'm blanking out. It's been a while since I've.
Cyberman.
That's Cyberman and
Rucent. Lucent?
Lucent.
Rucent. Okay.
Okay.
So I've heard of Cyberman. He frequents AON Gaming as well. I've seen him on the streams before when I'm tuning into your streams. And of course, the old guard will recognize DKwill and Vinnie.
Oh, yeah. These guys are Brawl veterans from, since before I think I heard of the game. They've already been like playing at a top level.
Yeah, for sure. DKwill, the best Donkey Kong in Brawl.
Oh, yeah.
And then he revolutionized early DK meta in Smash 4. I remember DKwill versus Mewtwo King's Diddy Kong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. That was one of the first sets that I watched.
That was at Apex, right?
I think so.
That was Apex 2014, I think. 2015, maybe.
Real early.
Yeah.
DKwill, he kind of stopped playing after Gommel 2015 or 16. I don't remember which one. But obviously he's making a return here with Vinnie as well. Vinnie, after not having played for a while, taking that one set off of MKLeo at, I think it was CEO.
Oh, yeah. Well, Vinnie is like, he hasn't been traveling as much
Exactly,
lately.
that's what it was.
Like, there was one point where he was, like, very high, very well regarded on the PGR.
For sure.
Because he was able to go out so much. But I think it's just between personal stuff and, you know, life and Smash are not good bedfellows. And so he's been staying here in this local scene, but every time he goes out, I think, like, he wound up on PGR despite the fact he only went to, like, a handful of events.
Yeah.
Because every time he went out, he would either take a big name or he would get a really good placement.
It's really a testament to his skill. It's the same with the Japanese players, right? They come to like 1 or 2 American tournaments, take a bunch of names, and then find themselves on the PGR, and it's just a testament to their skill. Because, you know, there are some players that they go to a bunch of tournaments, get a bunch of like 33rds, and find themselves on that lower end of the PGR, but somebody like Vinnie, you see, he'll go to 2 tournaments, beat MKLeo, and then place like top 8, and then he's done. That's it. That's all he needs.
Yeah, and I mean, we also were talking about DKwill. I do want to say that if it weren't for him, I do not think that DK would have entered the prominence that he has. Like the man actually built the character even before he had the crazy, you know, ding dong and all of these really meta-defining characteristics. He was grinding him out, figuring out what made this character work because he just has that kind of character loyalty. And they're going to be facing off against a double Sonic team.
Love to see it. I actually don't know how double Sonic works together. I feel like I would have seen it at least once, but from recent memory.
I feel like the reason we haven't seen it is that maybe I feel like Sonic does not really help out Sonic that much.
Yeah. As with any 2-character or double character team, the issues that you have and the weaknesses that you have are augmented, right? Sonic doesn't really have the best options for finding the kill. Now, 2 Sonics also don't really have the best option for finding the kill, right? You'd want to use a character like Cloud or even someone like Lucina to couple with Sonic.
Yeah, I mean, Sonic sort of fills that same sort of the pseudo role that like Sheik does.
Absolutely.
Very good disruption, very good at racking up damage.
Yeah, and area control as well is a big thing that he's good at. He's
so
so fast.
I'd like to see how they really play it out. And they're starting out with is this a button check or is this the game?
No, this is
I think this is in fact the game. And you know, I think one thing to really watch for is the amount of times that DKwill actually gets ding dong, because it's even more impressive in doubles, because when he gets it in doubles, it's because he not only knew that he could get the grab, but that he could get away with the move. It's like double layers of like positioning and awareness.
You have to go through the whole thing where you go for the cargo throw, go for your actual throw, and then get that. Oh,
yeah. There's the thing though. In we forget Donkey Kong's got big hands. It's not just his head that is a brutal killing machine.
Yeah, that clap was absolutely what they needed to take that first stock off of. Cyberman is the darker color Sonic, so that was him losing his first stock. Oh, wow, Rucent chasing him up with that forward air, and it's going to kill.
Wow, and that was like a crucial kill because
Yeah,
Donkey
absolutely.
Kong, especially against two Sonics, I feel like he could live forever. So
for sure.
there might have to be going deep for those sorts of options, but if they work, that's basically what all they need.
Yeah, I noticed Rucent actually, he chased DKwill up earlier with a second spring. Oh, no.
Oh, that's possibly Ding Dong percent for Cyberman. Oh, he might be out of it now. All right, they're just going to get raw damage there. And red team in actually this is like sort of a false lead for blue team. Depends on how well they can survive. And it's actually going to be Cyberman dropping the second stock. And like that, now that what looked like was a good position for them, they're down by pretty much an entire life.
Did you see that catch from Vinnie to take the stock from Cyberman? Cyberman literally springed up, and Vinnie on the left side just caught him as he went. Amazing awareness by Vinnie to get that kill, and then another one throwing it into the up air from DKwill. But now DKwill stuck in a tough position, gonna get down with an aggressive down air.
I feel like Cyberman once again has to be nervous about the Ding Dong. I feel like this might be the very end of the percent for it. Oh,
Yeah,
but yeah, no, he doesn't. This is the thing. Like, he doesn't even try and go for it at these points because he knows, like, oh, there's a partner that I have to worry about, and instead just plays the patient game, waiting for Vinnie to become a little bit of a buffer for him once again.
Yeah, it's a little bit scary, but at the same time, in doubles, as you're saying, like, if you have your teammate right next to you, getting grabbed isn't the biggest deal. They can disrupt however they want to, and Sonic, such a fast character, has good disruption power. However, that up air is going to not take the first stock off of Cyberman, but instead going to take it off of Rucent right after.
And DKwill and Vinnie looking really strong right now. Oof! But, okay, actually evening this up. Wow, this actually, I mean, it's not, you know, of course, Cyberman has a lot to be wary of. If anything, I would just stay away from DKwill. Because, like, what is Vinnie going to do to kill him at this point in time?
Yeah, he's going to need a bouncing fish, if anything, that's going to take the stock at this percent. So instead, they're going to want to rack up damage on DKwill, maybe go for an early kill, but it's not going to happen. Vinnie instead dealing a lot of damage to Rucent. Going to get that up smash, even the weak hit.
And that was managing to hit both of them. The partner desperate trying to save him actually gets caught in the crosshairs as well. And right now it is 112% on Rucent. He only has one stock to deal with on the opponent. You know, they could possibly mess this up, but essentially at this point, it's like it's red team's game to lose, and they do not want to mess with that at all, taking the game in a 2-stock.
Absolutely. It's always scary. You never want to get down to that 2v1 position and then choke, and a character like Sonic is actually pretty decent at being annoying in those 2v1s because you can get in, get out really quickly, but DKwill and Vinnie, they're tried and true. They're the old guard. They are able to just deal with that situation. They realized, you know what? He can't really do anything to us right now.
They're not going to, throw themselves into the blast zone at 0%.
No.
They are not that style. And we are actually going to be getting an interesting... I mean, they did take the last game. It might possibly be because of the stage. We actually did not want to go with TK on this stage. I think it's just that they... What's it called? They want to play Cloud.
And the other thing is, you know, these are two good players. They might be looking deep into the bracket. They might be thinking, you know what? Maybe we want to test this team out as well, just in case we need it later.
Yeah. And that's also ignoring the fact that this matchup is very difficult for Sonic.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh no. Rucent. Yeah, I don't even know what happened there.
He lost that stock extremely early, and considering how down to the wire the last game came, really? Like, a stock difference like that could be all the difference in the world.
Absolutely. I think that the one saving grace here for the blue team is going to be if they can get a few little spring gimps on Cloud. Everybody always says just kill Cloud by gimping him, but it does ring true here for this matchup, but that side B is going to tell a different story.
Yeah, and now both of blue team losing their first stock. And not only that, but it's the sort of thing where finishing touch is what percent was he?
I don't even know.
Oh, okay. That was the Sonic that was at 70. I got really worried there for a second.
You thought it was the 40%
I thought it was the Sonic at 20, yeah.
I mean, honestly, Cloud, he's pretty strong. I would believe it, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I would say, some shenanigans happened there. But as it stands, and once again, Cyberman, I'm actually surprised. Okay, yeah, this is the strategy. Right now, DKwill has limit. So if all they need is one grab on. They don't even need to worry about the grab. Like you saw before, how Jen just threw and he up aired and he preserved that limit. So, okay, that's really good there. The up smash going to find its mark. Finally taking a little bit of blood from red team, and that might be double blood right there. All right, they're definitely not in a great situation, but they have not given up hope. They are fighting to the bitter end here.
Good little lock. They were going to go for it as both of them going to go for it, but wasn't going to get it. And now, again, the blue team, they are in a risky position. Cyberman has a lot of percent, though, so if he can hold this stock and maybe get some use out of it, but the dash attack. This is just, it's looking tough. Again, it's reminiscent of that first set that we watched with R Hungry and Jen. The red team has just made quite the adjustment, and now with different characters, it's...
Don't counterpick to town and city, guys. This is the lesson we've learned.
Really.
Oh, no! Touch! Oh, that was, they down-aired into him.
Where did that come from? I don't know which cloud that was, but... Wow. Wow. Dang. Honestly, that's all I can say. It was... just a bit of a slobber knocker there. The two clouds, they were using their space really, really well. They were never letting the Sonics kind of get too much room to breathe.
Not only that, it felt almost mechanized
in
terms of how they knew what they were supposed to be doing. One of them would, like, at one point you saw, just throw out blade beams, throw out these moves while the partner charged up limit. And then as soon as he got limit, they're like, and change places.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden the other cloud got limit in just an instant. And when cloud has limit, you have to play around. You can't even play around that, though. Like, how do you play around limit in a double setting?
I was going to say, in doubles, it's so much harder to play around limit as in singles, because it's not like falling up air leads to finishing touch. It's grab leads to finishing touch, and it's a lot easier to get that
against
grab.
double cloud, also, it's not just grab. Like,
for sure.
Yeah,
it's
like
back air,
up air.
Nair. Oh, my God, Nair.
Man.
Don't even get me started on Nair.
Nair finishing touch. Oh.